Guys, today is the day. It is TVB, and I'm here today giving you guys my final Q&A video of the 2010s, my final video of 2019, and the final video of this decade. This is like, it's been an annual tradition on my channel since 2015, where I made a video on Christmas asking you guys for... Bless me. Asking you guys for questions, and then on New Year's Eve, I make a video answering your questions. And thank you guys so much for those of you who asked me questions. There weren't like too many questions, but there were like a considerable amount, and I'll be answering them here today for you guys. And before we get started, I just want to say, I want to thank you guys so much for sticking by my side. 2019 has been an absolute roller coaster of a year, and I'll go more into that tomorrow when I make my looking back on the 2010s video. That's going to be it's going to start with a montage of all of my, I basically took the videos I've made between 2013 until now, and I'm still working on it, but I took the most viewed videos ever put up, and from my personal favorites, and made a little montage for you guys, just take a trip down memory lane. And after, I'm gonna give you guys some channel statistics and just talk about how my year went and what to expect looking forward. But yeah, let's answer your questions. I got one question on Twitter, another question on Instagram, and the rest of the questions were all on YouTube. So let's start with one on Twitter, which is from my dude Bubble Wrap, aka Darth Deadpool, we've been making Minecraft videos for a year and a half now. So what is up, man? Hope your New Year's doing well. And his question is, why is Batman afraid of the dark? Well, I don't know if he's afraid of the dark, but he is afraid of bats, as explained in Batman Begins. I think it's because, bats are small and they fly and they're super creepy, which is kind of unfair because bats are actually pretty cute. Excuse me, some are at least, not all of them. And, we need bats because they clear mosquitoes and they eat the insects. One colony of bats can eat 1.5 million mosquitoes in one night, so believe me, they have their purpose. And I'm going to open up Instagram for you guys real quick, and I have a question from my new friend Alyssa, who I went to community college with. So yeah, everyone who I met at community college this semester when I had to drop out of Colorado temporarily, thank you guys so much. You made my 8 weeks really special. And her question was, what's your favorite food? I have a lot of favorite foods, but I say my favorites are the foods that you don't eat every day. So I have to say that my favorite food is charred octopus. I love pizza and sushi and, chicken noodle soup, but those foods are all very easy to access because, there's pizzerias and Japanese restaurants and diners and places like that sell chicken noodle soup all over the place. But charred octopus, I can only think of 3 restaurants off the top of my head that sell charred octopus. This one in New York, this other one in Vail, Colorado, and a bunch in Cancun, Mexico, because my friend Mark and I were at Cancun, or Mexico, to Oceanside City in Mexico for spring break, and they were serving octopus in all the restaurants, and yeah, Mexico's super awesome like that. But yeah, I have to say charred octopus because it's such a special occasion, and it's delicious. Alright guys, I'm now going to answer all the questions that I received on the comments section on my last video where I was asking you guys for your questions. I'm going to try keeping these a little straight to the point because I know we all got places to be because it's New Year's Eve and tonight it's, you got to end this decade off on the littest form of lit. You got to take the littest caliber of litness you can possibly take. Not too lit to the point where you're dead or end up in the hospital, because that's not lit, that's just dead. But you know what I'm saying. Alright, anyway. This is from Danny Duffner, my guy Danny Duffner. We just made a video together of us dancing, stupidly with Daniel and Shane, and his question is, what is your favorite movie from each year of the 2010s decade? I will not be telling you guys my favorite movie 2019, because I do plan on making my top 5 best movies of 2019, after New Year's Day. I will say that my favorite movies from 2010 till 2018. 2010 is Toy Story 3. 2011 is Deathly Hallows Part 2. 2012 is The Avengers. 2013 is The Wolf of Wall Street. 2014 is Birdman. 2015 is Straight Outta Compton. 2016 is Hell or High Water. 2017 is The Last Jedi, sue me. 2018 finally is Sorry to Bother You. So yeah, stay tuned for my best movies of 2019 and my worst movies of 2019, and 2 more very special top 9 videos I got planned soon. Like, it's gonna be awesome. Alright, this is from Blossoming Desire, aka my dude Forrest, who I met from before I moved out of Colorado. I'm really excited to go back to you guys in January. But yeah, his question is, if you had to choose to be one of the many boys in Greek mythology that got turned into a flower, which boy would it be and why? I have to say Narcissus, because, like, thanks to Narcissus, he that's where we got the word narcissism, which means just like an obsessive like fixation on yourself. I just thought it was really cool because Narcissus is like almost super handsome like God, and he's super arrogant and super flamboyant and selfish, and he was punished by being turned into a flower. I just thought that was hilarious. Like that's just amazing. But yeah, if you guys want me to make more videos addressing mythology, I had a lot of fun making this one video back in May, and that was about Japanese monsters right before Godzilla King of the Monsters came out. If you guys want me to do more videos like that, let me know. This is from Lil Root. His question is, are you gonna spend time with your family more than just playing video games? I've been spending a lot more time with my family. I haven't turned on my Xbox since Christmas because I've had stuff going on. I've been busy. And my family's like, well, my mom's flying right now because she's a flight attendant. My sister's working all the time. My dad's home, but we have differing schedules too, and we're going to Florida this weekend after New Year's Eve to visit my grandfather for a few days, and right after that, my mom and I are going skiing, and then right after that, I'm going back to school, and yeah, so spending time with family is difficult because that's just part of growing up is, tying your own shoes and moving on and, living by yourself. That's just how it is. And yeah, the next 3 questions are from Max Crouch. And he asked, best racing game of all time, favorite sports team, and favorite MCU movie. Best racing game of all time is Mario Kart Double Dash. That was like way back the GameCube days. Was just, yes. Like, all the time the sister had playing that, you have... my go-to was like Baby Mario. That was just all my sets had Baby Mario. And even when I do play Mario Kart to stay with my friends, like, even though I don't have a Switch, but when people like bring over a Switch, I just like I always just go for Baby Mario for whatever reason. That's just my go-to. And favorite sports team, I'm not too into sports, but I did play Little League when I was a kid. I was baseball. Like, I enjoy watching baseball. I mean, it's fun to play, it's fun to watch. I just don't take it seriously anymore, but all the other sports I'm just bored crapless by. Unless I'm like there or like in the game with friends. Like that's fun to me, but otherwise I just get bored and fall asleep. But yeah, my favorite sports team is the New York Mets. My parents are huge Mets fans, and they'd always turn on the TV and watch the Mets play. And I actually went to a Mets game when I was 15 with my summer camp. It was awesome. Like, they wrecked the Phillies 11-2, and they entertained the crowd as well. It was just such a great time. And favorite MCU film is The Avengers from 2012, the one that really made Marvel to what it is today. It was at the time, it was such an ambitious crossover. I just remember, being so excited for it when I was in middle school, and yeah, it's in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Like, that's how much I adore that movie. And these next 4 questions are from Tommy P. Reviews. His first question is, what console do you play on? What's your favorite video game? What movie you're most anticipated for in 2020? And how's your year been? I play on the Xbox One, and I also have a Nintendo 3DS that I got a frozen case like a few years ago, don't ask. And yeah, I play Pokemon on that. I would get a Switch, but it's just a little too far out of my budget right now, so maybe some other time I'll get that. And my favorite video game of all time, this was not easy for me to decide on. I'm warning you guys now. I might make like my picks for best video games of all time at some point. But I said my favorite singular game is Pokemon Emerald. I remember watching my sister play that all the time as a kid and absolutely adoring it. Like, Pokemon's been like a huge part of who I am since I was a little kid, and hopefully it won't change anytime soon. And what movie are most anticipated for in 2020? As of now, it'd be Wonder Woman 1984. But like, if Avatar 2 is released this year, I mean, we haven't really gotten a confirmed release date. It might come in 2021, but I would say that. And how's your year been? Oh, my year again, it's been a roller coaster. So much has happened within the past year. You know, I've traveled, I've gone through school, I've had to pull out of school temporarily, I got a job at PetSmart, there's just a lot that I've been doing. My YouTube channel hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys again for that. And yeah, I'll go more into that tomorrow when I make my looking back on 2010s video. This is from Duffy Heitman. We used to work at a Turtleback Zoo together, so it's great hearing from you, dude. And best 2019 moment. Oh goodness, best 2019 moment? I have to say, would probably be like back in May. I finished the spring semester on such a strong note, because not only did I partake in a really awesome open mic night session, you know, if you guys want to check that out, just scroll down until you find it in my feed. And I aced all my finals, and I completed all my classes, which is, you know, because I'm kind of behind in my credits, so this was like a huge win for me, dude. That was like, I mean, I don't think I can really choose a singular best 2019 moment, but that's definitely one of the best. This is from Anthony, my good friend Anthony, who you guys have probably seen a handful of my videos as well. We actually reviewed Zombieland 2 together back in October with Nick and Ariel, and his question was, have you considered branching out further regarding content? If so, what do you plan on adding to the TVB9 repertoire? You know, honestly, the only other thing I can think of right now would be live streaming. I would, instead of like piecing together Call of Duty montages for you guys, I would like to live stream Call of Duty for you guys. Like, I've considered, I'm like 4 long shots away from a gold PKM on Modern Warfare, and I've really considered, you know, playing with the other LMGs and doing a Road to Platinum series. But that would be really cool if I could live stream instead of making montages for you guys, just for the sake of time. But, you know, we'll see what happens. And honestly, maybe one day while I'm done with school, because I'm hoping to go into the zoo field. That's what I'm studying. You know, it's one of the things I'm studying, at least. I would love to see, like, a big online community called ZooTube, which is, like, basically all the latest updates on zoos and animals and sanctuaries and aquariums, like, all things animals, like animal fact videos. There's just, there should, I would like to see that happen someday. And this is from my good friend Kaiko Kitten Kitty. I'm so excited to see you again in January. And her question is, what is one thing you look forward to this upcoming year? Oh, goodness. What is one thing? Well, one thing is July 28th in Commerce City. We're going to see Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer, like, in the Dick's, like, Sporting Goods Stadium. Like, Green Day is my favorite band of all time. I've seen them live once when I was a senior in high school, and I'm going to see them again, and I'm actually going to be in the pit this time, so fingers crossed I can be like, Billy Joe, I just want to shake your hand. And I'm seeing Fall Out Boy 2, my 5th favorite band of all time, and Weezer's had a really good year. End of the Game is an awesome song, and you guys should check that out if you haven't already. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to that. And there's a lot of looking forward to in 2020 as well. It's going to be the best year yet. I know it. Alright, and this is from the meanest film buff 101, and his question is, if you could say there was any YouTuber that defined 2010s, who would it be? My answer personally would be PewDiePie, because like him or hate him, he definitely advanced certain YouTube trends, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm not even subscribed to PewDiePie, like I don't really watch his videos in all honesty, but I agree, because him and T-Series were the 2 first like guys to hit 100 million subscribers on YouTube. And T-Series, from what I've heard, I haven't watched too many of their videos either, like T-Series is like a whole bunch of people in India like making music videos, and you know, it's a big studio, blah blah blah, it's a bunch of people working on it. But PewDiePie, from what I've seen, it's just a one-man show. And yeah, he did revolutionize a lot of like trends on YouTube, and he was the most subscribed person on YouTube for a while before he was dethroned by T-Series. And his congratulations song is hilarious, and it's very devilishly catchy. So, yeah, I would have to say PewDiePie as well. And, this is from the Rad Dude Cool Dude. What has been your biggest inspiration in terms of the content that you make? Oh, goodness. Biggest inspiration? Well, there's a lot of inspirations I take. Like, honestly, just a lot of big gaming YouTubers. Like, you know, again, when I was, like, in high school, I'd watch a lot of, you know, Beijing Canadian and Achievement Hunter and Elite Shot and Ali A and, you know, those kind of guys. And those, I was hoping I could, you know, be the best me I knew that I could be, and just be sort of like them. And there's other channels too, like Watch Mojo, Jeremy Johns, those kind of guys, where it's like, that's what inspired me to make YouTube movie reviews. When I was I started reviewing movies like in 2015, but it didn't become like a consistent part of my channel until 2016, when I was finally old enough to drive and see R-rated movies without my parents. I was like, I watched so much Schmozno and Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman, I should probably review movies myself. So yeah, just a lot of, bigger inspirations like that. And this is from Heather Chandler's One Bitch. I'm sorry, I can't really finish your username. And her question is, I'm new to your channel. I came here from your Pesky Bee video. So what were your favorite fandoms of this decade? One for each year from 2010 till 2019. Oh, goodness. Favorite fandoms. I'm sorry, I can only really think of one. In terms of, like, favorite fandoms, I think that would have to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because, I know it started in 2008, but it really became what it is today in the 2010s. You had Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. It's just every year we had some, like, Marvel cinematic outing to look forward to. Like, 2011, it was Thor. In 2012, it was the Avengers. And 2013, it kind of took a dip. But, 2014, we had Winter Soldier. In 2015, we had Age of Ultron. In 2016, we had Civil War and Doctor Strange. In 2017, we had Spider-Man Homecoming. And last year, we had Infinity War and Black Panther. This year, of course, we had Endgame. And there's just, like, so many, like, really cool, genuine people that that are just huge Marvel fans. And Stan Lee, rest in peace, dude. You will be missed. Like, you have been missed. We love you, 3000. And last, but definitely not least, this is from Andrea Avarilla. Forgive me mispronounce her name, but her question was, what got you into YouTube? Honestly, when I was in 8th grade, I got this MacBook Pro that I've been using. Honestly, God knows how it still works so well, but I got a MacBook Pro, and I got iMovie, and I took a class at a time, like in middle school, that was showing us how to use iMovie. And I was like, hey, I should make videos because I can use iMovie now. And I made a video when I was in 8th grade. Showed it to my parents, my sister, like, Vita, don't start making videos until high school, and kids in your grade aren't as vicious and judgmental. And I was, being the edgy, like, 14-year-old that I was just having none of it. And I was gonna just, like, make a video, a YouTube channel behind their backs and just upload it there. But I couldn't figure out how to export stuff from iMovie. I didn't know how to at the time. So then then I just gave up. And then months later, when I did get into high school, and my parents did say, okay, you can start making videos now. But when I put up, like, Scary Insect, my second video, 22 Things You Need to Survive a Zombie Apocalypse, like, I look back on that video I made in 8th grade, and I was just like, I am so happy I never put this up, because looking back on it now, it was garbage. It was just like a 10-minute absolute cringe fest, and I immediately sent it to the bowels of hell that is my laptop's trash can. And yeah, I just wiped it out of my memory. And yeah, just what got me into YouTube is just that. Having a MacBook Pro. I don't really like Apple as a company anymore. When this baby eventually gives out, I might just switch over to my Windows 10. In all honesty, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all the questions that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for making the past 6 years of my life so special. Like, YouTube really changed who I am, and I can't believe we're moving into the 2020s. This whole, like, decade, like, seeing all the progress or not so progress we've had in the past 10 years, seeing how everything's advanced, seeing how the world has changed, and all the people that have, sort of come and gone. Like, my relatives have passed away within the 10 years, and other people just coming and going. Again, there's just so much has happened past 10 years. I went through middle school, high school, and getting through college. I'm gonna be 31 by the time 2030 rolls around. That honestly freaks me out. What will I look like by then? By then, will I have a neck beard? Maybe not. Alright, guys, well, you people truly are the best. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this New Year's Eve for you guys is the best New Year's you've had. It will be the best New Year's you have, because 2020 is going to be the best year yet for all of us. I really hope that's the case. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, that'd be much appreciated. And give this video a thumbs up. As for goals in 2020, I mean, again, I'm not in too much of a hurry to hit 2,000 subscribers, but 1,500 subscribers by New Year's Eve of heading into 2021 would be nice. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah. Well, you guys rule. Have a fantastic time tonight. All right. Peace out.